Here's something really interesting. From the time that I mentioned bottled intentions in the search engine was growing, um, it was close to 10,000. It was 10 million. It was at 9 million something. 9,700,000 or something like that. Now I go and check it, and the number dropped a million. It's now at 8,000,007. So it looks like it's pretty much dropped 1 million since I made that statement, which means a lot of the haters probably deleted a lot of their comments. A lot of things must have been deleted. A lot of it is um, not relevant with the way Google algorithms is what people want to be relevant and what people don't want to be relevant. And it's like as soon as you make it um, notice something, things change. As soon as you observe something, the direction changes. So there is a notice that as soon as I mentioned it, what was growing is now decreasing by 1 million. And watch it. Let's see what's going to happen now that I've observed that it's going down. Will it go back up again? My guess is that it's going to go back up again. Um, just because of the observation. As soon as you make an observation of something, something changes. It's not never what you think it is. But I do think that that term is like the fact that there was an effort for it to go down. That's saying something about our consciousness that, okay, we were headed towards a direction of change, but now it's gone. Now that we notice we're changing for the better, we don't want that. We want to go back into the wrong direction. So now there's going to be more of a fight to go back into the right direction again. So that number is going to grow. As it's going down, it's going to go back up again. Just because I've observed the fact that it's gone down, so now the observation will make it go back up. It's kind of cool. It may go down a little bit more, but it will make a turnaround just because of the observation of it. And it's sort of like insider trading. They can make anything relevant, and that's the whole goal. This term, and somebody was mentioning that, well, it has nothing to do with me. No, it's going to be that I started the term that was not there when I started this. And I looked at it. I had the term, I'm in the search engine business of making things reach to the top of any search term. How can you make a search term reach the top without even having a website? Because there was no website that I've had. Anything that I had taken down. There was nothing in relationship to anything other than the conversation I've had and what conversations got stimulated because of. And it could be 7 people removed. It doesn't have to have anything to do with me. It's a matter of who started that term. And as I was mentioning to other people, that I've kind of made it that there's so much hate towards this concept that I don't really need to own the copyrights of it, because who would dare start a business with something that has that much negative energy? Being claimed to be the dumbest idea, and most of this, there's a lot of negative energy with the term bottled intentions, which is fine. It doesn't matter. Some things that we hate make things grow. Especially if we're all full of hateful energy, it will make it grow. So it's making it really, really relevant. And it's just putting it out there. It's just talking about it. I didn't have to have anything other than create the conversation to watch the conversation grow. And then when you observe it, the conversation takes a different direction. But then when you observe it again, it will change direction again. So it's really kind of cool to watch. So I thought I'd mention it. And yeah, it had a lot of these. If anybody wants to point out, a lot of people will see, well, it has nothing relevant to do with me. It's sort of like Voctor. Um, the argument that all of the haters, I had a channel running for damn near close. It must have been 10 months. Not one person disagreed, not one hate, nothing. Minding my own business. And then Voctor, I gotta admit, I showed up to his channel. That's how it started. Is I went to somebody else's channel and voiced my opinion there, and it wasn't the opinion that was in agreement with what he was, and it was about human rights. And somehow we disagreed about human rights and vaccines, which is fine, but I voiced my opinion on my channel, and voila, the hate grew. Most of all of Bottled Intentions grew because of Voctor, and he doesn't even know it. And most of all of the hate stemmed from him because he put something out there. Other people repeated what he said, and then those people repeated what they said, and then they repeated what they said. And by the time it's just this long chain that they don't even know that, yeah, do you know it started from Voctor? And he said something that she said, and everybody's believing what this one guy put out there. And so it is, in a way, it's like the biggest hater actually made the thing that I want relevant the most relevant. So gotta love him for that. Um, but we don't see our human footprint on how we make things relevant. And this is just a term, and there's an association with it, but it's like they've made association with smoking, that you'll be accepted if you smoke, you'll be part of the group. You'll actually, the marketing plan to get women to smoke was that you'll feel just as powerful as a man if you smoke. Um, so a lot of women that smoke, that got into increasing somebody else's wealth, got brainwashed into making the association that you're going to feel a lot stronger. So yeah, it would make me feel a lot stronger every time I have a cigarette. You know, kind of calms me down knowing I have some strength because I have this cigarette, and all it is this programming that's in there that I need to reverse it. um, so, and that's what's going on with this Bottled Attentions, is there's this group like Fogter, or these dragons that are representing the elites, that are just greedy people that, you know, if you listen to what they think is the right thing to do, then you're putting money in their pocket, because that's their only interest, is they want to get wealthy at the cost of causing problems, social problems. They are the cause of why women are getting beat. They are the cause of why people are getting cancers. You know, they're brainwashing you into associating negative beliefs that create negative behaviors, so you buy their products. So um, that's what you know, what this Voctor group is, and what these dragons are, is they're making associations to something that actually is really, really good for you. um, so, and there is definitely a reason, there is a group making that term non-relevant as soon as I watched it grow and declared it and made a video. What made it drop 1 million? What is the energy force? There's a negative energy force out there that's making that term negative and lowering. So do you personally want to make that a negative or a positive? Do you want it to grow? It's up to you. Do you want something that these dragons and Voctors and hating people want to see that thing drop and be non-relevant and be the stupidest, dumbest? Or do you want to see change and maybe possibly make that grow? It's interesting. Right? It's interesting that it dropped 1 million. Peace out.